Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. Now, of course, today's no different. Today, we are back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Erika's mom is now, I guess, slamming Sutton on Twitter and thinks that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast should help Tom's victims. Oh my gosh. Yes, you heard that exactly right. Guys, we're going to jump into all of this and the details. But before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now, with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Erika Girardi's mom, Renee, has taken to Twitter, and apparently she's defending her daughter against the claims of helping her soon-to-be ex-husband, Tom Girardi, and she's also going in on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast. This is interesting to me, but in a series of newly uncovered tweets, thanks to our guy, Zach Peter, we've had him on our channel. We've been on his podcast. Actually, we were on his podcast this Monday. Guys, if you don't know his podcast, go check him out. He is amazing. And I will also attach the link to the podcast in the description below of this video. But he has uncovered these tweets and they're actually very revealing. She obviously is defending her daughter. She believes her daughter is completely innocent of knowing everything that was going on. You can tell from these tweets, right? Well, this is what was said. Someone asked on Twitter, why are Sutton and Garcelle and PK the only people who seem to care about the actual victims getting justice in this entire situation? Well, of course, Renee is going to chime in on that. This is what she tweeted. They have money. Why aren't they helping or volunteering to help the victims? Okay, Renee, I'm not going to go in on anyone's mother, but at the end of the day, this is how the show works. And when someone has drama or there's something circulating around, they all address it. They have to talk about the hard-hitting topics. And just because they think it's wrong and they think that the victims should be the main concern, doesn't mean that they have to fork over money to help the victims. Because if you look at the Amex bill that Erika allegedly spent, yeah, Sutton, PK, and Garcelle, they didn't have any charges on that Amex bill. So I don't understand where Renee's coming from. I do get from a mother's perspective, you're here to defend your daughter. And honestly, if it were my mom on Twitter and something, God forbid, was ever happening to me and people were attacking me, my mom would go in too, and she would be defending me. But also you have to kind of understand what's right and what's wrong. And by you saying, well, they have money, why don't they go pay? I'm sure you have a couple coins too. Why don't you go help and pay the victims, right? Because Sutton, Garcelle, and PK, they weren't paying for glam music videos, funding this whole persona through Girardi Keese, allegedly. This wasn't their deal. So I don't know where she's coming from with this. It makes absolutely no sense. It keeps going. One thing I agree with when it comes to Renee is she's wondering why there wasn't a brighter spotlight on those who worked at the firm. Renee tweeted, why aren't they looking into the firm and the employees? You didn't work there, talking about Erika, I'm assuming. Plus, go get the money out of all the cases that the trustee is throwing to the vultures. That is the sham. Okay, so I'm guessing that she's talking about the lawyers, Ronald Richards, the attorneys, people who are getting a compensation for their work, when really at the end of the day, the victims should be getting the money first. I'm guessing that's where she's coming from with this. However, these lawyers aren't going to work for free. I wish all of the victims could get exactly what they're owed because that's only right. They trusted this man to defend them. There's burn victims, widows, orphans, car crash victims, plane crash victims. I agree they should get paid. And they should be first and foremost the ones who receive the money first. I get that. Let's keep going. One person tweeted, I want to know what his law partners think. And Renee commented back on that and said, yes, she did not work at the firm. Where are they? The money is in the cases that they are giving to the incompetent attorneys. This is a sham. Okay, well, it keeps going. Now, last month in August, apparently Renee took aim at Sutton after Sutton poked fun at a comment Erika made on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, talking about this is some small town shit. You're worried about you have small town ideas. You're worried about your your reputation, how you're going to look. Keep that small town shit over there to yourself, right? Well, she went on Twitter and she said, does this look small town to you? A little hashtag TBT throwback Thursday of my pride and joy hometown, Augusta, Georgia, where she had photos of herself and hanging out with her friends in a beautiful setting. She had 3 different photos and she had cat emojis. But Renee commented on that too and said, this is a well-planned TV show, and Erika is carrying it with her true life on the line. The nerve of Sutton to act like she is so important. Smell town. Okay. She really is like relentlessly defending her daughter. Again, my mom would do the same thing. But I feel like, oh, just like Erika should stay off Twitter, Renee, girl, stay off Twitter, right? Or am I wrong? You guys can totally rip me apart and give me your comments below. I would love to hear your opinions, but am I wrong? Another person tweeted out to Kyle Richards, damn, Kyle Richards threw Sutton Strack all the way under the bus. Lord have mercy. Why do y'all trust her? Hashtag Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Kyle Richards responded to that tweet saying, I was referring to things said on camera that will come out anyway. I don't repeat things that my friends share in private. To where Renee Chohoy again chimed in and said, thank you for your friendship with Erika. More tweets kept surfacing, and another user said, more proof that you were only with Tom for the money because, well, ... And Renee chimed back in on that one. This is not ever stopping. Renee chimed back in on that one and said, really? ? Did you live with them ? Well, it has been pointed out by Erika's former makeup artist and a few other people that they felt like Erika's relationship with Tom Girardi was nothing more than an arrangement, feeling like there wasn't a whole lot of love within that relationship. But at the end of the day, Renee's kind of right on this one. We didn't live with them. We don't know what the intimacy was of that relationship. So I'm going to butt my head out of that one. I'll leave that one alone. Historians on Housewives actually replied to Erika Girardi and said, you heard it here first. She'll fight and fight those widows and orphans for every cent that they're entitled to, with a diamond emoji, hashtag Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Renee Chohoy said wrong to that one as well. Again, this is a series of tweets. Thank you, Zach Peter, for uncovering them. I am curious if she will continue after finding out that she is making headlines, whether it's on Radar Online or podcast or YouTube channels like this one. But I'm curious if she'll continue to be active on Twitter and defend her daughter. Obviously, she feels very strongly that, you know, her daughter was innocent in all this and had no idea. And to be honest, like Andy Cohen said, she's not being convicted of any crimes in the moment. People just want to know, what did you actually know? Did you know anything? Where's the money? Where did it go? Where did it come from? And how are you paying your bills now? It seems pretty invasive, but at the end of the day, there's millions of dollars that are owed to the victim. So of course she's going to be under the spotlight. And I don't think this will come to an end anytime soon. We've obviously talked to Ronald Richards on here, Emily D. Baker, and so many other people with fantastic legal opinions. I'm sure we'll continue to. Guys, I need to know your opinions. What do you think about Renee Chohoy going on Twitter and defending her daughter? What do you think about her saying that the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, that they have money? Why don't they help out if they care so much? What? Am I the only one who's baffled by that? This is annoying. Okay, we'll say annoying. All right, guys, you know what to do. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, also don't forget, guys, tonight is the night where we get to see the next episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We will be covering it tomorrow. It's going to be one hell of a show. Stay tuned. Bye, guys.